Feeling it is done. Feeling it is here. Feeling you are it. Feeling it is true. He doesn't mean feelings. So if anyone is dumb enough to be teaching you the law of attraction or the law of assumption and saying to you, you have to feel feelings to manifest, and they've read that book, it says feeling is the secret, not feelings. In this Loz lesson, I'm going to discuss if you have to feel to manifest and what happens when you're feeling feelings whilst you're manifesting. Because a lot of you are lost and a lot of you have been taught this for years wrong. I know I was. I watched all the law of attraction stuff. I read The Secret. I was confused as fuck. I was trying to feel and feel and feel and feel happy and feel joy and feel, overjoyed all the time when I was depressed and anxious. It was impossible. And the more I tried, the more depressed and anxious I actually felt. In this Loz lesson, I'll teach you what to do so you don't have to do that because it's not necessary, and what to do if you are feeling anxious and depressed or emotional in some way and missing your specific person or just upset in general that your manifestation isn't here. So guys, just throw away any stupid teachings, any stupid things you've heard about having to feel to manifest. Right? You don't. To feel any feeling in your body, in your mind, you have to first think a thought. Feelings don't happen by themselves. You have to think something that makes you then feel sad. You have to experience something that then makes you feel anxiety. They aren't separate. You can't actually do one without the other. It's actually completely impossible. Right? Even if you watch a little baby, they are lying in their cot. They are scared their mother isn't there. My mum's not here. Where's she gone? They start to cry. I'm hungry. I'm feeling rumblies in my tummy. Oh, I start to cry. Something had to happen first before that baby started crying. It never happens isolated on its own feelings, okay? And anyone who tells you that they do doesn't understand the psychology of the mind, right? Doesn't understand emotional processes in the body. So just stop listening to anyone who tells you have to feel to manifest, because they don't understand how feelings actually are created in you, right? The second thing is, if you're actually feeling feelings while you're doing this and what to do with those feelings, we'll get into that. Now, before I do that, I just want to remind you guys that Be Their Priority is on right now inside my Subconscious Loz Squad membership group. Each of these courses is dropped every month, and the key to why you would want to actually join the squad is these courses will then go on my website for a lot of money later on, for much more than you pay for your squad membership of $50 a month or $35 if you join for the year. Now, this particular course has been so eye-opening for so many people. We've had 13,000 plays, I think almost 14,000 this morning, on the first video I dropped. There's only 1,700 people in the group. It's been played 14,000 times. Everyone's rewatching it because they're realizing, oh shit, I didn't realize all the things I was doing and thinking that was causing me to be not prioritized by my specific person, either in the past or currently. And it's really blowing people's minds. And a lot of people are writing underneath the video and the workbook, oh my God, I'm crying writing this down. I'm crying watching this. Now, I don't make things to make you cry, but I do make things to make you realize stuff. Okay, a lot of people are having a lot of penny drop, aha moments doing this course about why they haven't been treated beautifully, why they haven't been committed to, why their person isn't treating them like their friends are getting treated by their boyfriends or their husbands, why they're not getting proposed to, why they're not getting the love, time and attention, why they're left on red, why. They're starting to realize it, and a lot of you don't. And it could be because a lot of you were watching, other coaches back in the day telling you to feel feelings to manifest. I don't know why you guys aren't realizing that the key here is to change you and then they change. Maybe you've been watching coaches who tell you to change the other person. Maybe you've been trying to change them the whole time. The key is, and when you do Be Their Priority, you'll realize the key is to change you. That's all that you can change. That's the only thing you have any control over, guys. Really think about that. It really is. So what I'll teach you in that course is how to change the outside by first changing your thinking about yourself. Then you'll feel differently about yourself because the feelings come second, okay? Then your person will start thinking differently about you, and then their feelings will come second as well because they are only your reflection. Now, the key to getting in the squad and the reason why you would want to is this is actually going to be an advanced course, like a focused course that goes for 4 weeks rather than 3. So it's going to be more expensive on my website because it's much more intense and it's a real full-on self-concept course. A self-concept course for love. A self-concept course for getting the kind of treatment you deserve. So if you haven't gotten the squad yet, we've only just done week 1. The workbook will still stay in there. The video still stays in there. It stays for the whole month, all the workbooks and videos. So even if you join on the last week of June, you'll still get the entire course. Okay, and then it gets pulled out at the end of June and put on my website. So I highly recommend you get in now. Now, getting back to feelings to manifest. Let's talk about, okay, we talked about you don't have to feel feelings. You just have to change the thinking that then changes the outer. But what if what's happening on the outside or what you're doing to manifest is making you feel emotional, like it's making you feel anxious, making you feel depressed, it's not here yet, making you feel sad when you do visualizations about your specific person. Guys, the whole key is to imagine it's here already. I don't want anyone doing visualizations that make them miss their person. That's not the point. I don't want anyone to do activities that are causing anxiety, like a lot of people do with robotic affirming. It actually causes them to stress out, feel exhausted. That's not what you're meant to be feeling. We don't want to feel any negative feelings doing any of this. The key is to be in the state of love, the state of prioritize, the state of I have it now, the state of it is done. Nothing in that state would imply anxiety, depression, sadness. If you're feeling any of those things, you're actually doing this wrong. You'll probably be watching people tell you to do all these techniques, and you're doing so many techniques, and you may be a robotic affirming or something and really trying hard to change yourself, and you're making yourself anxious and depressed doing it, or you're trying to change feelings, and that'll really make you feel depressed if you're already depressed, because every time you wake up in the morning and you don't feel this elated feeling, you'll kick yourself, like I used to do, listening to fucking Abraham Hicks and The Secret. Or you'll actually miss your person because every single time you're doing visualizations or you're scripting about your person, instead of literally imagining them there with you, you start to miss them and feel sad. That's not the point. The point of everything we're doing is to be in the state now of having it now. Now, if you had it now, would you be sad? If you had it now, would you be depressed? If you had it now, would you be anxious about where is it? No, that's the complete opposite of the emotional state, if we're talking about feelings, that we want to be in to then manifest it in our reality. And that emotional state is created by your thinking state, right? Because your state creates, and what you dominantly think becomes your actual state. The more you think it, the more you become it. And what you are is what manifests, right? And then feelings might come. I'm not saying don't feel feelings while you visualize or don't feel feelings while you script. I could script something or visualize something and start to cry because it's such a lovely scene in my mind. But I cry from like, isn't this wonderful? I cry from, we're so blissfully, happily married now. I'm not crying because I miss a person. That's not what we're meant to be doing. And if you're doing that, you're actually doing it wrong. And I would question what you're actually doing in your manifestation routine, if you have one, or whatever you're doing to manifest that's actually causing those feelings, because that isn't what you want. You want to be in the state of it is here. And if it were here, think about this logically, how would you feel? How would you feel if it were true? Now, when Neville says that, he doesn't mean emote. One of his most famous quotes that almost every law of attraction teacher who ever heard of Neville forgot is he said, when I speak of feeling, I do not mean emotion. He doesn't mean feelings. His book is called, if I can find it, Feeling, plural, not plural, is the secret. Not feelings, plural, are the secret. It's called Feeling. What did he mean by that? Feeling it is done. Feeling it is here. Feeling you are it. Feeling it is true. He doesn't mean feelings. So if anyone is dumb enough to be teaching you the law of attraction or the law of assumption and saying to you, you have to feel feelings to manifest, and they've read that book, their understanding of semantics is like shocking. It says feeling is the secret, not feelings. So just get that idea out of your head that you need to feel anything. What you need to feel is it is true, which is it is done. And it doesn't mean feel emotion. It means feel now. Use all your senses to imagine it's done. So when you are in your imagination, imagining something, aren't you sensing things? Aren't you seeing, hearing, smelling, touching, feeling? And if emotions come, it's part of that imagination, the imagination you're having right now, the imaginal thing you're thinking. That's all feeling is the secret means. feeling it as true. So if you close your eyes and you feel as true your wedding day, what would you be seeing? Well, you'd see you're walking down the aisle, you see your groom ahead of you. You would see them smiling at you. You would see your bridesmaid or someone, or your dad letting go of your hand, taking your bouquet and you holding his hand and smiling at him. Wouldn't you see that? If feelings come when you start holding the hand, you see their smile, you might have tears in your eyes, great, but you don't have to do that to imagine the scene, do you? You're just imagining what you would see, hear, touch, experience. Maybe you can hear the music as you're walking down the aisle. Maybe you can feel the touch of their hand. You can see the smile on their face. You can smell their cologne. They lean in and kiss you. You can feel their kiss on your cheek. They're the feelings Neville wants you to feel, not emotions. Right? So really understand that when you're trying to manifest and trying to create a scene, we're not trying to conjure feelings up, guys. We are just imagining it as true. Now, if you do have the other problem, which is feeling anxiety, depression, or whatever, whilst you're doing this, you have to question what you're doing. If you're trying to do too much, if you're worrying about out here, if you're looking at the 3D and questioning it and seeking validation from it, that's not what you're meant to be doing. You're meant to be going within. And if you need to calm yourself down, I would use my anti-anxiety meditation on my YouTube to help you, and use the affirmations in the last 7 minutes of that. Okay, guys? So, guys, I will post this on my YouTube and you can watch it back. And now I'm going to answer some questions that have popped up while I've been talking. And, guys, I'm live on Instagram right now. So make sure if you're here with me and you haven't followed me yet, you follow me and put the notification bell on, because I'm going to be going live on Instagram more often. Okay, guys? And plus, we have amazing stories coming out every day, and reels and posts that don't actually get shown anywhere else. The reels probably do, but the posts and the stories you don't see anywhere else. So make sure you follow me here, guys. You're your only obstacle. You manifest fast the bad things. Exactly. How do you deal with the feeling of missing SP from time to time? Is that normal, or should I be affirming it away? I just said it in the Loz lesson that the feeling of missing them isn't the feeling of it's done, is it? If they were really here, would you be missing them? Then you're being separate from them and you're doing this wrong. You're literally doing it wrong. If you are missing them while you're doing this, you're kind of doing it wrong. You can miss them for a little bit, but if we're meant to be imagining it's here, would you be missing them if they were here? So imagine harder that they're here, darling, and then you won't miss them. Understand? I'm glad it's not out yet. I'm still thinking about the first lesson. You guys are so impatient. Guys, look, you have to take time to actually let the lesson sink in. Watch the video again. Look at the workbook. Read what you wrote. Let it sink in. In the squad. Please talk about how to change self-concept. For example, visualization tips. I don't talk about tips, Olivia. Olivia, I have a whole fucking course called Everything You've Learned About Manifesting is Wrong, that's free. But you would like me to personally give you your own lesson, even though you sound like you've never done my free course. You certainly haven't done my self-concept course, and you probably haven't watched many of my videos. How to change self-concept is what I teach in every single thing you're watching that I talk about. Have you bothered to do my self-concept course? Have you, even if you don't want to do a paid course, have you done my free course? Because it's all about your awareness. Go and do that first. Right? I see he wrote, creating the faith in knowing we are God no matter what, and trusting your ability to create. Oh, okay. Well, that was the Loz lesson suggestion. Well, I don't know why Instagram didn't show that to me, Zaku. I'm so sorry. It didn't show me that. Creating the faith and knowing we are God no matter what, and trusting your ability to create. Well, that was a great Loz lesson. I should have done that. Sorry, darling. It didn't show me any of your comments. How weird. Maybe it was too many in a row or something, and if you spiral sometimes but can return to baseline quick, does it affect manifestation? Guys, it can and it can't. Who can say? Guys, look, you can have things manifest that you've spiraled about, but who cares if it happens? You just unmanifest it. You know what I mean? Like, stop freaking out about, I spiraled for a bit and it's going to manifest. Sometimes, I'm sorry, it does. Now what? Like, so many of you are worried about creating the bad thing. Sometimes the bad thing happens and it leads you. It's a bridge of incidents to lead you to your manifestation. Stop freaking out about bad things happening, guys. You've really got to go and watch my video called Overcoming Devastating Circumstances, because some of you aren't understanding how do you react when something bad happens. But stop freaking out that you're going to make anything bad happen, darling. Chew Your Beans is my new favourite Lozism. Oh, good. Loz, I wrote it 5 times, lol. I'm so sorry, darling. It literally didn't show me that. Maybe it thought you were spamming or something. I have no idea. Is the audio going weird for other people? Oh, hope not. Loz Lesson on feeling emotional. Yes, we did that one. A lesson on Fuck the 3D. Well, guys, I've got a whole course on that. And apparently, everyone's using that as their thumbnail now on YouTube. I have seen 5 thumbnails on my YouTube with Fuck the 3D written on it. Why are you using the name of my course, guys? Please, have some originality. Loz, in Portuguese, can I say affirmation in English because I hear your voice all day in my mind? What do you mean? Can I say affirmation in English? Guys, absolutely say it in whatever language you like. But yes, if you want to say it in English, because you hear my voice too, but you can change it to your language. Is it bad? I love when you yell at me. Oh, good, Saku. A lot of people do. Loz, you're fantastic. Any advice for lack of focus? Like I know everything that I need to do, but it's like I go blank when the 3D rears its head. Guys, look. I know it's hard at first when the 3D throws you. But go and watch that video about overcoming devastating circumstances, Adam, and you'll understand that the 3D is just a reflection of something you were previously thinking you probably didn't realize you were thinking. That's all it is. So you can look at it like this. Oh, look at this shit show. Oh, how did I do that? What was I thinking that caused this? Let's backtrack. Oh, well, maybe I was thinking a third party would come along, or maybe I was thinking they didn't want to commit to me and now they're on Tinder searching for people, or whatever it is. Maybe I thought I'd lose my job and I just got fired. Was I thinking that? Was I fearing that? I did that. Okay, so what can I do? If I did that, how can I undo it? That's the reaction you need to have. That's the kind of calmness, the calm kind of state you want to aspire to with the 3D, guys. Right? Not going blank, but just observing and asking yourself how you caused it. Right? Not impatient, just wasn't aware what day the workbook comes. Love the first workbook in the course. Thank you, Loz. Okay, good. Look, some people are being very impatient, but you're not. That's fine. Some people just didn't know because they're new. That's fine. Some of these questions, I hope, are from people who haven't followed you for a long time. Just watching your recent videos on YouTube will show them exactly what you need to do to answer to all these questions. Guys, look, a lot of you are new, and I don't want to start going off my brain at people just because they're new, because otherwise, why would you follow me if you think I'm going to just scream at you? I get that. But you've also got to understand, I've got a full workbook called Everything You've Learned About Manifesting Is Wrong. I was looking at it yesterday. It's like 20 fucking pages long. It's way too advanced for a freebie. Plus, there's a video that goes with it. If any of you haven't actually done that course and you're asking me questions, I pray that at first, before you even ask a question on here, you've at least gone and done that. Because a lot of you aren't aware that your question, the answer is actually in your question. And that whole course is about awareness. And I need you to start becoming aware about what you're even about to ask me, because that's where the answer lies. So I'm not telling you off, but I would really encourage anyone who hasn't done that course to please go and do it. It's at subconsciousloz.com. I'm pointing like it's somewhere here. Just go to my profile. It's there. Okay, it says Everything You've Learned About Manifesting Is Wrong. And it will get you on my email list. And this Monday, we have success stories coming out. We have success stories coming out with an email and a blog talking about people being prioritized. So every single Monday, you'll see examples of success stories and what they did. And underneath each image in the blog, it tells you, like, this is what they were thinking. This is what they were doing. Then on a Wednesday, you get the Loz letter, which is my educational Loz letter. Yes, I might mention, what's going on in the squad at the end or whatever, but it's actually a lesson each Wednesday. So make sure you open those, guys, because I'm not one of these people who's just selling you salesy emails all the time. If we've got a sale on or something on a Friday or the day of the launch, I might send you a sales email, but I don't obliterate your inbox with crap about selling shit. It's actually a full email about success and a blog, and then on a Wednesday, it is a Loz lesson. The Loz letter. Okay, so make sure when you join that free course or you get my millionaire affirmations or my perfect person checklist, any of my freebies on my website, you will get on that Loz letter list. And make sure you read them, guys. The first part of Be Their Priority course is mind-blowing. Oh, wonderful, darling. Oh, really? You guys are discovering stuff already? Oh, good. That's great. If they're still sharing their location, is it bad to look at it? I feel like I know the answer, but why are you even looking? Then you're stalking them, then you're thinking they're not with you, then you're imagining what they're doing that's bad. No, please don't. How to keep ourselves on pedestal without burning down, SP. Guys, look, if you're in love with someone, you want to think the best of them, don't you? Like, even when they're down and out, don't you want to think the best of that person? Of course you do. If you're in love, madly in love and married, would you be thinking bad things about your SP, about your husband? Would you be trying to take them down off the pedestal? No, they're your fucking husband. You love them. We don't have to take them down. We have to put ourselves up there. Not having ourselves up there is the problem. It's not about them. It isn't about them. You're the one who put them up there. by thinking you are less than them. You understand that? It's not about taking them down. Anyone who teaches you to take them down, that's not the key. The problem is you feeling less than them. So work on that, right? Anyone asking questions like, how can I do this? You are the operating power. You decide how fast, how slow your manifestations come in. The answer relies on you. She has free videos on YouTube. Thank you, Nikki. Guys, look, a lot of you haven't even utilized my YouTube. And I've got to say that if you watch my old YouTubes from 2 years ago, my old TikToks compared to now, I've got a lot better at teaching this. My recent videos, if I don't say so myself, are really good. So go and watch the Overcoming Devastating Circumstances. Go watch the Wavering in Your Thinking. Go watch all the Neville Goddard ones. Watch all the recent ones. Watch anything that says must watch. If I've written must watch or must watch on the thumbnail, go watch those. Because every single time anyone's watched those, they're like, fuck, I need to watch this again. I wasn't getting it before. I get it now. Please go to the Subconscious Loz YouTube and watch those must-watch videos. Most of them are in the Why It's Not Manifesting playlist. Okay? Hey, Loz, I'm feeling so much better. Me and my love have been working together now. He is nice, kind, and loving towards me. Thank you. Oh, wonderful, darling. Hooray. Oh, that's great. Is this live? Yes, it is, darling. You are manifesting 24/7. Look at your life. The bad thing that you see manifesting more faster. So the good thing works. Oh my God, why can't I read today? So the good thing works as fast depending on what you believe to be true. Exactly, Elizabeth. Guys, a lot of you aren't realizing you manifested the bad shit. Like you haven't been taught that yet. And if you're new, please go and do my free course so you really get this. Try rewriting the question in a different way. I don't know why it was coming up. Wasn't coming up. Feelings are manifestations, lol. Exactly, guys. You literally manifested them from the thinking you were having. Exactly. Listen to Loz only. Oh, thank you, darling. Thank you for the advice, Kate. All right, darling. The 3D Loz lesson, please. Oh, well, we missed it. Hi, Loz. I had a job interview living in the end that I got. Oh, wonderful. You got it. All right, darling. Ah, wonderful. Congratulations. Nails are amazing, girl. Oh, thank you. I actually needed to get this one fixed the other day because it broke. This is actually acrylic on the end here because all mine are real. But this is acrylic because it broke and the lady fixed it. So I have to... Do you think I should stick to my signature red, guys? Or do I go pink? I'm thinking of going light pink chrome. I'm having a moment of thinking I might change my signature nails. Tell me. Because I'm going there like next week, on the weekend. Hi, I was just working on this priority course. I printed it out several times to work on each night to really dig deep on the things and allow it all to come. Good, Heather, good, darling. Loz lesson about controlling your mind. Oh, my God. Are we still talking about Loz lesson? Yeah, if you write, copy, paste over and over again, be treated like spam. Oh, is that what happened? Okay. Sorry to go off on you, darling. I thought you were not writing it and just saying, I've written it. I feel like I'm making it harder with so many affirmations, probably. So how many do you recommend to start with? I don't recommend any kind of number. Guys, it can be 5 for you and 50 for someone else. It depends on what you're doing with it. Like, if you're robotic affirming all day and thinking the affirmations are changing you, the affirmations aren't the key. The thinking is the key, and they're just new thoughts. But if you're treating them like a task, no, I don't want to give you an arbitrary number, but maybe just find the key self-concept ones, like 5 maximum if you feel like you're doing too many, right? Look at a YouTube account. She has a lot about that subject. Yes, guys. Loz Lesson on just fucking listen to Loz. That's an excellent suggestion, Willow. Guys, I have a gazillion fuck the 3D Loz lessons, and I know it's very popular now because everyone's copying it and putting it on their thumbnails. Maybe I'll do that next. A Loz lesson on what Neville means when he says trust in the unseen. He means trust that it's already done in your mind. You can't see it yet, but you've also got to figure out what the fuck you're still thinking that's not trusting it, that's making it not come. A lot of people teach you to trust in the unseen. I just did a video about that the other day. That's on my YouTube. My most recent one about you're not changing your thinking, so you can't. The unseen won't be seen by you. Loz's fucking phone or thumbs. What's this? Lesson in patience and persisting. Anything on Fuck 3D. Why is everyone obsessing about that? Is it because you keep seeing thumbnails copying my course name? Is that what's going on? Everyone's doing it. I don't know what's going on over there on YouTube. I'm like, guys. Someone must have had one popular video and everyone's jumped on the gravy train. Oh my God! Putting Fuck the 3D on a thumbnail works. I better use Loz's course name on my thumbnail. Everyone's sheeple. The sheeple. I just want this trauma gone from my brain. I'm over it. Well, when you're finally over it, goddess, you'll actually stop fucking complaining and being a victim and you'll do something about it. You're going to do something about it, you're just coming in my chat complaining. We've all had trauma, babe. What are you going to do about it? Like, my whole account is about doing something about it, not coming in here and complaining and whinging and I'm over it. A boo diddly hoo. My life sucks. Okay, babe, join the club. Mine did too. That's why I did like fucking 6 months of intense therapy. What are you going to do about that? What do you want, a hug? Loz Lesson on how to deal with 3D while manifesting. Guys, go and watch my Overcoming Devastating Circumstances video. And there's also another one about the 3D isn't delayed. Go and watch that, the 3D isn't delayed video. It's another must-watch one recently. The 3D isn't not delayed and Overcoming Devastating Circumstances. You must watch those, guys, if the 3D is bothering you. Okay? They're excellent Loz lessons, if I may say so myself. Manifesting what you want and how to keep it. Well, that's the last one I just did about keeping your SP when you got them back. I think that's the last one I just did about how not to lose your specific person. Don't fuck up and lose your SP is the thumbnail. You all don't have trauma. Stop saying that. You're forming a belief that you have trauma. Well, exactly. But some people want to come in here complaining about their traumas, so they're staying in their fucking trauma. Exactly, guys. Listen to that. The more you say you have it, the more it will stick around. Going to drop off my resume at some law firms tomorrow, feeling a little unsure about it because I've never worked at one before and don't have much experience. Realise self-concept issue in work is feeling... Look, I have a friend who's about the most confident person I've ever met. And this girl studied law and just thinks she's like the greatest lawyer. She's never even been a lawyer. She just gets the most amazing law jobs. Just decide you get them, darling. Be like her. Self-concept is the key here. Yes, guys. Not good enough. How to change this other than just affirming I'm more than good enough. Well, why do you feel not good enough? What about you makes you feel not good enough? It's something in you that you're still thinking that happened in your childhood, that someone planted in your mind that's making you think that. Maybe you had strict parents or parents who really pushed you to study hard or made you feel less than because you were fatter than your cousins or some fucking thing, or something was actually wrong with you or born something wrong with you or something. And you've got to identify that and be like, but am I actually still that person? Am I the person identifying still with that little girl? Yes, I am. Well, why am I? Go on to my own priority course, darling. It will help you because it's all about that. The Be There priority course in my squad right now is about feeling not good enough. That's what the whole course is about. Are you doing it? Will this be posted on YouTube? Yes, guys. Add a moderator to your live video. Oh, well, I would, but I can't see anyone I know here. Be There priority is excellent, people. Join us. Yes! Guys, it's on right now in the squad. Don't miss it. What about feeling that our SP is rushing you about an outcome? BS, my SP is LD, has a kid. I have kids, a long distance. I have kids and grandkids. He understands manifesting and says he doesn't see the how because he wants me. All right, so you've got a story that he's trying to push you to move there, or the kids are a problem, his kids are a problem, the distance is a problem. You've got a whole lot of stories about all the obstacles. So you're the one with the mindset that there are obstacles, the mindset that he's pushing you, the mindset that it's hard, the mindset that it can't happen yet. Just go to the end and imagine it's happened and imagine he's not pushing you. If you think he's rushing you, you're the one imagining that. You're the only thinker. So stop thinking he's rushing you. Start saying he's patient. Start saying he knows it will happen. Start saying he knows what he wants and he's patient. It's great that he wants you. Why are you seeing the negatives in the fact that he wants you and wants to be with you? Instead of trying to see the negatives in the situation, why don't you flip-a-roo it and think, wow, isn't it great that I found a specific person that's reflecting my self-concept that I'm good enough and they desperately want to be with me? How great. I rewatched it 3 times. I love the course. Oh, good, darling. The video in the squad, guys. Hi, Loz. Can you talk about wavering from manifesting SP out of fear of failing? I have a whole video about wavering in your thinking. Okay, go and watch it on my YouTube. It says wavering in the thumbnail. So you've got to keep on top of your thinking and identify the thoughts in the back of your mind. That's what the whole video is about. The squad has been the best thing to happen to me. Ah, thank you, darling. That's lovely. Great. I watched the back and begging one at least 50 times when I was in the squad. Did you, Hannah? Yeah, that first video of back and begging was a long one and really needed. And back and begging is my course, guys, on my website about manifesting back a specific person and forgiving the past, because that's the key. A question I have is that I'm interested in your perception is feeling guilty about a desire. What's this? Not wanting to break people's hearts, personally live in the end where everyone is good. Thank you. What the fuck are you on about? So you've got some religious guilt or some kind of guilt about taking a person away. Everyone in your reality is only reflecting your thinking. Stop worrying about the third party. They literally a figment of your imagination. Guys, Everyone can only be how you think they're going to be. So if you think you're taking someone away from someone, you're going to break someone's heart, that's how they'll be. You're the one thinking that. You're the only creator of your reality. Please go and get my free course. You're very lost about reality creation. You're kind of thinking people are out there being their own people. They are literally holograms of literally your own thinking. I'm not joking. If you don't get that, Matrix style, you'll start feeling guilty about what you think you're doing to other people. You're not doing anything to other people. They're only reflecting your thinking. Please go and get my free course. You're very lost. I'm feeling guilty. I don't know why, because of some childhood thing where you were religious or something. Be Their Priority is in the Loz Squad membership. Yes, guys, it's part of your membership. The best investment you can ever make is in yourself. When you fill yourself with love, they choose you. Exactly, Missy. I love that. Yes. When I affirm I am more than enough, I tell myself some of my best qualities, which help to sink in faster. However, we are born that is enough to feel more than. What? Yes, tell yourself your best qualities to help it sink in faster. Absolutely, darling. Do that. There, I want him, he's pulled away and I didn't react. I went within. Oh my God. Okay. This is a continuation to the long distance question. You've obviously got a story that you upset him. You've obviously got a story that you upset people. You've obviously got a story that you didn't make him happy and therefore he's pulled away. It's your thinking. You're talking in these two questions like he's making his own decisions and he's pulled away and he's done this and he wants this and he's done that. And I went within. No, you didn't fucking go within. Both your questions are all about him and 3D circumstances and what he's doing and what he's saying and what he's thinking. You haven't once asked me, what self-concept issue have I got where I think I do things wrong and upset people, Loz, and therefore I have now upset my specific person who's pulled away from me because I thought I did something wrong and I thought I'd upset him. When you finally get this isn't about him, he'll be back, but you're blaming him for all your fucking problems and thinking you're affecting him because if you're thinking about you affecting people in a bad way. So what are your thoughts behind that are causing him to pull away? Thinking you upset him? Thinking you didn't do it fast enough? Thinking you couldn't please him? What the fuck is the thinking that you have about you? It's not about him. Stop asking about him. You didn't go within at all. You're not doing anything I say. Because if you were doing anything I say, you wouldn't have written 2 questions here all about him. I'm trying to make it a habit to watch the video daily. It really hit my self-concept issues, Be Their Priority. I definitely need a self-concept course. Well, guys, some of you do. Goddess, if you're talking about your traumas in here, you fucking need my self-concept course stat. Just go and get it, darling. It's only $225. It's the cheapest fucking self-concept course on the planet. It should be like 10 times that price. It's like everyone revolutionized their fucking self-concept with that course. Go and get it. The squad is so helpful. Oh, thank you, darling. Join the squad, people. Ah, thank you. Yay! You can ask questions here. Yes, you can ask questions there, guys. Absolutely. In the Q&A forum. Oh, my God, my exact experience. Well, no wonder you feel like you're full of trauma, darling. Fucking hell. So stop saying that and go and do my self-concept course. Don't check social media. Please don't, guys. We can't change the other person. They are not puppets. Change ourselves and people will treat us differently. Exactly, darling. When you start feeling frustrated and impatient, well, you're the only one feeling frustrated and impatient, Mandy, because you think the 3D means something. The 3D is just a reflection of you. Are you frustrated and impatient all the time? Well, no wonder it's not here. It's reflecting you. Why don't you stop doing that? You've been here a long time and you're still feeling frustrated and impatient. You, Mandy, who's been watching me for a long fucking time, are still feeling frustrated and impatient. Mandy, when I talk, are you waiting for some golden nugget, magic bean answer? Are you actually hearing anything I say? You've been here an awfully long time. Someone is not listening. I was able to get yelled at in the first 30 seconds of new record. Oh, well done. Well, I'm glad you're resilient and you're laughing about it. Oh, that's Zach I'm yelling at. Oh, it's Zach. Use your senses to think from the end state and trust that. Exactly, guys. Oh, my God, this is why I love this lady. Oh, thank you. You're lucky she chose you what to yell at. Loz, what if I'm dealing with someone who is avoidant? Pull all my hair out. You've just made me pull my hair out. He's not avoidant. You think he's avoidant. Stop watching fucking dumb dating coaches. Fuck's sake. Guys, they're not avoidant. They're reflecting you. If you think people avoid you, don't give you love, time, attention, affection. If you think you won't be committed to, that's how I'll be. The next girl he meets, he'll fucking commit to her and marry that bitch. And then you'll go, oh, he wasn't avoiding after all. It was all me. I didn't listen to Loz. I was listening to dumb dating coaches who talked about attachment styles. What happened in your childhood that makes you think people will avoid you and not give you the love you want? That's the answer. Go and watch all my videos. You're fucking lost. Watching it from Crown Towers. Oh, are you, Jess? How nice. Crown Towers is a fancy hotel in Perth. You changed my life. Oh, darling. Thank you. Thank you so much. Just playing around. I've been very close to fully buying the pill, and the joke is I keep getting thrown too easily. I need a good yell sometimes. It's the joy of Loz. Stop saying he's avoidant. Yeah, you're affirming he's avoidant. He'll stay that way. Guys, they will change like that. Go and watch my recent video where I say the person will change like that. Because that's what's happened to me recently. Hey, Loz, Asha and I will be flying to Barbados later today. Woohoo! You are in Barbados. How exciting, darling. Could you send us a photo of you guys outside the Goddard building? Great. I missed the beginning. Oh, you can watch it back on YouTube, guys. Join the squad, yes. I just had to bloody have it on low due to work meeting, but I'm back. Oh, okay. Rewatch on YouTube, yes. Manifest trauma being gone from the brain. Stop saying you have it. Fucking hell. Are you hard of hearing? Stop saying you have trauma. Fuck's sake, you're staying in the reality where you're traumatized. I have trauma. I'm traumatized. Oh, my childhood was so traumatic. Whose fucking childhood wasn't, darling? Jesus Christ. Fuck's sake. Imagine them telling you how good they feel and how good they're being. Yes, that's great, and how good they're being. I'm on my best behaviour. Aren't I so great now? Aren't I so wonderful to you? Yes, you are. You used to be such a dick. What happened? Oh, I don't know. I'm a really good guy, aren't I? Yeah, you weren't acting like that before, but you always were. Or something. Exactly. How to deal with no contact situation. Almost 9 months has passed. How can I ignore this time? You really need to go and watch all my videos about Fuck the 3D. You need to do Fuck the 3D, my course. You need to watch Overcoming Devastating Circumstances, anything on no contact. When my Manifest Contact course comes out, there's a whole journal where you can manifest contact. Do that when it comes out on my website in a couple of weeks. Focus on being with them now and stop worrying about the time. I just want to say that you're amazing, and I just signed up yesterday to the squad. Oh, what am I doing? Hey! Hi, Loz. Is there ever a situation where I'm trying to change SP too much? Yes, because we're not changing them. For example, affirming he is provider now because I'm so important, or that he wants what I want because I'm enough. Just decide that that's fine to say, but you're not changing them. You're not changing them. Oh, yeah. If you naturally think you're good enough and important, they'll provide for you. What was the rest of the question? If you naturally think you're enough, he'll want you. It's about you. It's not about changing him to provide for you, changing him to want you. You're doing it wrong. Loz, I hope you're great, lovely. I am, darling. Is this Olivia? Olivia who just got engaged, Olivia? Is it? Who is that? I have a friend who's going on a date soon, but she's putting it off due to being insecure about her appearance. How to change? Oh, no, darling. Just imagine she tells you she had a great date. He kept complimenting her on how she looked. She had a wonderful time. Imagine that. Missing them is dwelling in the state of them not being there. Yes, guys, these are all jumping, these questions. Sorry, guys. They're really jumping massively. When living in the end, you find peace. Oh, my God. And then I read it and just goes, I don't know what's going on. Something's going on. There's too many people here. How to deal with not meant to be. There's no such thing as not meant to be, darling. You just think it's not meant to be because you've been watching fuckwits who say shit like that. You decide if it's meant to be or not meant to be. Stop watching any fucking morons who say that stupid shit. I manifest a new car, new house, 2 relationships, and I'm in the process of changing my career. Oh, wonderful, darling. Hey. Hi, Dylan. These are all jumping, guys. By the way, guys, my cat doesn't have cancer. Oh, wonderful. And he's making huge progress. Oh, wonderful, darling. Hooray. You did that. I decided my cat didn't have cancer. She didn't have anything of the fucking sort. She was fine. It was just a tumour. It was just a cyst. It's not a tumour. Oh my God, did I catch you live? Awesome. Yes. No one is you, Queen. Yes. Hang on, guys. Where are we? What's this? When you get in the state and living in the end and then 3D bumps you can't see, touch something tangible in your reality, would you suggest affirming that it's here, it's unfolding? Absolutely, darling, but you don't get thrown by it. You don't allow it to throw you. Go within and imagine what you want in your mind instead. Just ignore out here if you can, or look at it and go, oh, well, look at this shit, if it's hard to ignore. A lot of you try to ignore and you can't, so I don't say ignore anymore because so many of you can't. My SP said he's going on a date and I just laughed. I know he's going to have a horrible time and be messaging me after. Oh, good, darling, say that. Just imagine you and him together. Don't worry about what he's saying. Just say that he's saying it to get your reaction. Loz, did your TikTok save yesterday? It was such a good lesson. No, darling, unfortunately, it just cut out. What a shame. Do you know that you've changed when 3D is shit, but you are still affirming not letting yourself spiral? Do you know that you've changed when 3D is shit? What do you mean, do you know you've changed? You decide you've changed. I don't understand the question. I thought for fun I want to see a pink car. Didn't even like pink. I was looking out my work window and bam, bright pink car drove by. Oh, wonderful. All right, guys, I'm going to go because these are jumping and I literally can't see the questions. Are there any videos talking about a spirit after a death that talks about it? I see spirits sometimes, darling. I've also had a medium on 2 of my lives back in the day with Connie the medium, who used to be my neighbour. You can go and watch her to giving everyone readings. But I had a spirit in that house who used to spray perfume in my face, and a spirit in my house before that used to ring my doorbell. Nothing in this house so far. Dolores, show yourself. And Neville talks about it. If you want to go listen to Neville Goddard talking about that. Guess who's living with a new SP? Congratulations. That's so great. Waffle course was a game changer for me. Oh, wonderful, darling. Hooray. Yay. Did the guide section remove from everyone's Facebook app? Guys, look, Facebook's been doing some fuckery lately. Just, if there's a ... part of your menu, press on that. The guide will be in there. If there's a burger menu that goes like that, it might be in there. It might be in all kinds of places on your phone or laptop. Just try and find it. And if not, go scroll down the news feed in the squad, find the post from the actual course, and it will say see full guide. There's a button, press that, and then save that link, and that's the link to the guide. Just signed up yesterday in the squad. I'm so excited. Hooray! All right, guys, come and join us in the squad for Be Their Priority. It goes for the whole month of June. It's a focused course that will actually go for 4 weeks now instead of 3, all about being good enough, changing yourself to be the priority in love or in life. And everyone is already having eye-opening moments already from the first video on workbook. You get a workbook and a video every week, and it will go on my website for much more later on. So come and join us for only $50 a month or $35 for the year. If you come and join the squad, there's also Mentor Mondays, all my live replays, all my live coaching one-on-ones you can watch that I used to do that are all there to watch that aren't shown anywhere else. Plus there's a Q&A forums and the mentors to help you. Bye, guys. I'll see you soon. Oh, make sure you follow me on YouTube. Subscribe to YouTube. You know what I mean. Bye, guys.